It's king, bitch. Walking on all of your dreams, bitch. I know that you're sitting here looking clean, bitch. Team shit, remember? Can't talk about things. Fuck with my info, your body gon' trend like hashtag. Put them on a t-shirt, play the game, they way we sit. Don't play, boy, you got kids. Man, we chillin', poppin', and deals with me, killers. Know what fuck with drug dealers, but you're bent with this is real. Hit him in the room, everybody shaking like a ticket, hit a post. Ain't nobody trip for you, living with a joke, and a murder in the first, and a suicide note. Ain't no fucking playing, man, I'm trying to get a dope. Bottle easy, but I'm running price range. Sitting, got some money in the cold, kind of rockin' in my pocket, but my hands on my smoke like click, boom, out of money, moving hella slow, but serve it clean. Wanna be a giant, talking hella clean, but I know when they were jack, I know it's on TV. Leave me for the lean. Ain't no shit I do, but the going inside, I quit it, I'm going for whatever it means.
Making money, roll the weed, getting on that a nigga need, and that's fact. Stack the bread, tell a nigga did.
They've shown themselves what they're capable of. They've shown us what they're capable of defensively. So it's just about doing that every single game.
Put some balls together, now we lock with the long. Trying to play, and that's what the goal is. Niggas make you move, so you can fuck with this, you can fuck with this, fuck with this, just trying to play. That's just what the goal is. Fuck with this, fuck with this, it's been a minute, and we back that bitch, we don't own it. Coming with that fire, gotta keep that lava flowing. Keep my son with me, cause of all the shades they chop and blowing. Some green and red, it's looking like I've been blowing. This is give a fuck about what you say. Killing this beat with a bomb, like you say, no, I'm not play. So get step that over, I pull the trigger. I'm not talking about a bullet, it's my first all the killer. And they no real spitter, it ain't nobody like me. They call me halitosis, everything I say is nasty. Me and TT, yeah, we don't need no introduction. Cause and destruction, we take over every function we on. Order some bullshit, and don't know where we going. Put some balls together, now we locked with the flow. We just trying to get paid, and that's what the goal is. Niggas making moves so you can fuck with us, we on it. You can fuck with us, we on it. 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 We just trying to get paid, that's what the goal is. Fuck with us, we on it. Fuck with us, we on it.
Going in the back, bruh. I'm doing good. Check and heard you niggas disrespect like but it's cool, matter of fact, bruh. I'm with your ass a second, cause I heard your numbers wretched, but it's fine. Stand focused on the dime. Stacking up that dough. While y'all niggas watching grass grow. Drama going up in the back though. Windows tinted, but they crack though. So y'all can see that motivation. Your girl in here, we load the bass. Yeah, I see the glass half full. Yeah, I see dreams coming true. Yeah, you niggas fucking with my crew. Yeah, you buy one and get two. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Tony Fab Dutch.
We don't want to start no problems, we just trying to throw some dollars, yeah.
Girl, bring that ass here. You say you want this dope, bring that ass here. It's on more than you made in your last year. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Whoa, bring that ass here. Drop it to the floor, bring that ass here. Ballin' hard, niggas going hella cash here. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Whoa, bring that ass here. You say you want this dope, bring that ass here. Throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this money, bring that ass here.
Girl, bring back like niggas like army soldiers, you ready to attack. And I'm bustin' in your face, getting instant cataracts. Back out me dinner, you don't want it, then I'll get back to snack. You don't fuck around here, my team with me and then hungry. Say your prayers not gonna use your church for dick on this Sunday. And I'm feeling the weight, your body twerking freeze. I'm fucked up when you move that ass. Coco leaves, I step back, rig, getting weak in the knees. Yeah, you know what bring damage when I put on my sleeve. And hell yeah, this is gold. I take it off when you know. And I got me a house, can't get fucked with all those.
They be like,
Girl, bring that ass here. You say you want this dope, bring that ass here. Throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Bring that ass here. Drop it to the floor, bring that ass here. Ballin' hard, niggas going hella cash here. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Damn, don't worry, shawty, I got him. Leaves falling like Adam, but she springs for me for that dollar. Yeah, that stunt shit is no problem. That money coming like orgasm. She hit the floor like the Lord grabs. She Holy Ghost. Booties up, no time for that high dollar. Blowing clouds in, making money, that's high dollar. She pull it down, she see it lit. Out of bar, get it lit. 200 drops, she see it slick. She a booty clapper, she can drop it down and then throw it back up. Trying to trap it, loaded man, she got me in the club on the regular. She always answer when I call, she a secretary. She say she wanna take me home, I swear I do this rarely. But how she shake, I don't know what else to think. It's only whoa. Girl, bring that ass here. You say you want this dope, bring that ass here. Throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this dope, bring that ass here. Whoa. Girl, bring that ass here. Drop it to the floor, bring that ass here. Ballin' hard, niggas going hella cash here. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Girl, bring that ass here. You say you want this dope, bring that ass here. Throwing more than you made in your last year. You say you want this money, bring that ass here. Whoa. In your last year.
All Warriors all night long, 54% shooting, limited the Pistons to 34% shooting, and Kalena Azubuike,
Man, they think we fucking around out here.
6 minutes.
All we do is make hits. We do it again, we do it again, we do it again.
It was Steph Curry.
You know what? Fresh.
Light coming through my sunroof for shit. She can't wait, I'm doing this. Shades on, cups poured and we bottoms up. Plus we just rhyme more like this, not enough. And my girl always tell me all this drinking ain't good for you. I always tell her that it's love and I don't really wanna stop, but I will for you. Always spend some extra time doing other shit. Been so busy making plans, I ain't even get to ask how my mother been. I'm just steady getting texts like my dad that you gotta be the man. But understand, I swear to God I wouldn't lie to you. And if you buy a roll, I bring it to the city to get high with you. You my nigga since the old days. Talking way back, pushing no shake. Smash mouth and Coldplay. Talking AX shirts, wearing flea market Doja. Cups everywhere and they piling up. Now at the top of we climbing up. Money coming in but just not enough. So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT. Like OT. So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT. Money coming in but just not enough. So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT.
Fuck, y'all ain't talking about nothing. So I'ma make sense like piggy bank stuff. Going off track like ice road truck. It's getting kinda cold, so this heater run tuck. Heard the pig shooting when I'm out, I'm ducked. Horny every day, so of course I'm. What you doing? Understand? Take a break. Well, one of nine, all this rap I take. You always playing while I be out here making cake. Like the butcher, the baker, the candlestick make. Been about my bread, I never been a fake. And I'm about to roast you right after I base you. Thinking on me, take a second guess. Making all my money while I'm sitting at the desk. Sitting on some double S. And why the fuck you think that I'm the nigga you should test? Take a rest, take a break, take a test. No matter what you try to do, I'm still gonna be the best. Easy second chance, please don't second guess. Me, and OT, cause I'ma hit the buzzer like young Kobe. Take with the assist like young CP3. Trust me, we can murder anybody fucking beat. Just try, we please.
Cups everywhere and they piling up. Now at the top of we climbing up. Money coming in but just not enough. So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT. Like OT. So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT. Money coming in, but just not enough. So I'ma keep grinding hard till my time is up like OT.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to the Step Back 3 show. Got your boy Evie Ev, your boy Des, and your boy Prince King sitting here today on this beautiful day. It's January 31st for me. It's January 30th for everybody else, and probably everybody watching. I'm in the future, baby. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good, man. Good.
Doing great.
Couldn't be better. We got some, as y'all can see from the title, we got some pretty good topics for y'all today. Talk about some crazy stuff. Well, I think it's pretty crazy. More intense conversations that we could possibly have going on in the NBA and not really the NFL anymore, but got some stuff in football that we could talk about. Like, I want to start this off with talking about our Seahawks, man. It was a promising start to the season, and then it kind of just went downhill. I don't know what happened. I'm not saying that we was gonna go to the Super Bowl, but wow, loss to the Rams. How was that?
Yeah, no, that was tough, man. That was tough. It's tough to watch. You know, seeing Aaron Donald go out too, the way he did. You know, I thought we had a chance in that game in the second half, but I don't know what happened to Russell, man. It seems like after week 8, you know, after that the Giants loss, Seattle, it just went downhill from there. He keeps like second guessing himself, and he's just throwing picks.
I think DK said in the exit interview that team started figuring this out, and that was a fall.
Yeah, he was dropping crucial passes.
With DK?
Yeah.
I feel like teams probably figured. I don't know, man. Our O-line, like, I know a lot of people probably don't, see it the way that I see it, but it's just always been kind of spotty. And you know what's crazy is, it didn't look too bad, but I don't know what there is to figure out that, like, how you can just continue to sack, like, allow your quarterback to get sacked multiple times, more than 2, 3, 4 times in a game, multiple times in a season. Like, that's crazy to me. So I felt really bad I feel bad for Russ, because he can only do so much. I'm not saying he carries the team, but when DK's dropping passes and your O-line's leaving wide open holes, and you can only do so much. So I feel bad for the dude.
Yeah, it seems like probably when Chris Carson got injured that first time, it didn't go smoothly, because we were running with Carlos Hyde for a little bit, and then DJ Dallas, and then Travis Homer for a little bit. It just didn't work out the way it should have, but
DJ Dallas was all right? Didn't he have like 1 or 2 pretty decent games?
There was like
Chris Carson.
There's like moments. I feel like he had moments, but you need to be like they need to have like a consistent good running game.
Yeah.
Because then they start relying on Russ too much, and Russ is like you were alluding to it, man. Russ is just a player. He's just a talent on the team. Like, he can't do everything.
Yeah, I feel bad for that dude. So do you think that what do you think that we could use to get us deeper in the playoffs or back to the Super Bowl? Because in my personal opinion, it's not, and we don't need any more offensive weapons. Yeah, we could probably use another running back because Chris Carson just can't seem to stop getting hurt. But I honestly think that our O line just needs work. Like I don't. I just think our O line needs work, man. And our defense, a little bit of our defense. Even though our defense, I feel like they started picking it up towards the end of the season. Do y'all agree or no? Like,
I think we need another corner.
I was just thinking, like, man, if we can get like Richard Sherman back, I know he's old, but we just need like the IQ, man.
Yeah.
We just need the IQ.
Yeah, because Flowers,
oh my gosh,
the corner man, he just had bad games, man. Every game.
Ev's not like Flowers from the first day he stepped foot on the Seahawks field, bro.
Flowers. No,
I don't
Flowers.
disagree with you. I just want you to know I think he's trash. Not trash, but I don't think he's as good as we could get better. But
Flowers was good last year, but I don't think he was playing in that second. The second, like, he's not guarding the second guys. He's guarding usually last year the slot.
Okay.
So, he was all right last year, but this year it seems like it was every game they were going at him.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Flowers. So I think has to do with you, Ev.
No, we had the worst, like,
defensive rating and like among all the NFL.
We were so good on offense, but we were so bad on the other side.
Like historically.
Yeah. So we gotta get something.
Yeah, I think people were mad at like what's his name, Pete Carroll. I think you could probably put not a lot, but put some blame on him as a coach. I mean, but that's with any coach in any situation, you can kind of blame the coach for some things going on. But I think if we can get, like y'all said, another corner and just beef up our offensive line, like I think we'll be straight. But
what about coaching?
We got a new coordinator.
Yeah, they got rid of the offensive coordinator.
Which, okay. That's fine.
Which that'll help.
Yeah, that'll help
with
teams figuring this out. Okay, yeah, we got some new plays. We got some some new shit to run. I get it. I agree. Cool, but can we stop focusing on offense for like one season? Like what we're going to do with our offense for one season, because we have good pieces. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta. Russ needs more time in the pocket to make decisions, which he doesn't. As soon as he tries to turn and like do one of his little moves to extend the play, he's already sacked. So I don't know. We'll see.
I think a lot of like chatter that other people who aren't like Seahawks fans or whatever, they fault like Pete Carroll and Schneider for like not really using their draft picks the right way, like focusing on other areas and not the O-line.
Yeah.
And it's just like that 1 year, where they drafted, Sherm and like the LOB and stuff and all in late rounds and Russ and stuff. It's like I think the outlook from the outside looking in, it's like Seattle thinks they can keep doing that and not focus on like the O-line or fixing like the obvious, problems and keep moving forward that way. So I think that's the kind of heat that Pete Carroll's getting, and like with other things too, but like that's heard that vocalized.
No, I feel that. All right, moving on. What's up with OBJ? Y'all think he's gonna go anywhere? Or y'all think he should go somewhere? Do you think? You think the Browns is it?
I think he's gone, man. I think once you like kind of go through that. I mean, what was he there for, like 2 seasons?
Yeah.
And then you go out in an injury like that, and it's just like leading up to it, it was like, man, it's not looking like he's gonna stay here. I think it's leaning more towards him leaving. The Browns obviously made a run in the playoffs. Did Baker Mayfield? That's a whole different topic as far as like if he deserves to be there, or if he deserves to be the franchise quarterback. But maybe OBJ just needs a fresh, just a different environment.
I don't disagree.
Okay, first question.
Now,
How many
OBJ,
players have been in that position before
he's on
that got
contract till
off the head? First I've
2024.
heard from Draymond. I've felt that same pain, and I just want to hear from your
With
mouth.
the
So,
Browns?
yeah.
Damn.
So, I mean, he's getting quite a bit a year. It might be tough to trade him off of coming off an injury too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So he may I see him playing next season with the Browns, and then maybe halfway through the season, maybe they can figure out a trade. But I think he's still going to be with the Browns starting next season.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Browns, I think they outperformed what everybody thought they were going to do, or how everybody thought they were going to do. And I say that because they had that squad last season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had that squad last season. So, and they looked like crap that whole season. And everybody, I don't know if they necessarily assumed that it was going to be the exact same thing, but I don't think everybody expected them to do as good as they did this year based off of how they did last year. So, I think they're straight, and I think they're going to be all right. And I don't think OBJ needs to leave necessarily. But is OBJ overhyped? Remember what Mo said last time we had the show. You take away that one-handed catch that OBJ, became famous for. Is he still, on everybody's radar? Like, we need him.
I think he's still really good.
Yeah.
We'll see coming off his injury, but I think he was still I think he was just used as like a decoy out there. I mean, Baker Mayfield is not the best quarterback either,
Yeah.
but nor was Eli either.
Yeah,
But Eli,
won a championship.
yeah. I mean, he didn't win. He didn't win with the Giants when the Giants did win those Super Bowls, but it seemed like Eli was able to give him the ball a lot
Yeah.
more than Baker has. But the Browns, they have a lot of weapons other than OBJ. Nick Chubb, he maybe top 2 running back.
Talking about
I mean,
behind,
he's
what's his name?
Yeah. You got
Titans.
Yeah, Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, he's on a different level. But yeah, I mean, Nick Chubb, he played great last year, missing a couple games at that. So we'll see. I like the Browns, but I think they should keep OBJ just to see health wise. Maybe we can make the playoffs again.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could make the playoffs. I think they shouldn't really change. Obviously, other than their plays, I don't think they should change much from, the direction they went this season. I think they look pretty good. So.
Yeah, maybe that was a new coach too.
Oh yeah. Hey, next week, so we're gonna talk about how a potential for Deshaun Watson OBJ or Dak Prescott OBJ pairing in San Francisco. Why San Francisco?
I think they got some pieces that they can trade for Deshaun, and maybe potentially trade for OBJ if they need to. But I think it could work out.
What about you, Des?
So actually, I was actually listening to. I think the other day I was listening to some talk show or whatever, and they were saying that there's only 4 or 5 teams that wouldn't be not eligible, but just wouldn't be in those trade talks for Deshaun Watson. Kansas City Chiefs, one of them, Seattle, one of them. I think Baltimore, but every other team, they're kind of in they should be on that call, and they should be wanting to trade for Deshaun Watson. If OBJ stays, like, for sure, in Cleveland for sure, but as far as like the other what's his name, Dak Prescott,
Yeah.
I would say he's more valuable than Jared Goff and the dude in New York Giants, and the dude in Sam Darnold. I think Prescott's a top 10 quarterback, and I don't even like him all that much. But I think
Wait, so
I
who's
think
San
there's-
Francisco's current quarterback?
it was Jimmy.
Garoppolo? Well, I can see Dak Prescott in San Francisco, but man, that'd be like, that would look so weird seeing Dak Prescott in a San Francisco uniform.
He's a Cowboys. I mean, that's
Yeah.
he's a Dallas dude, like, through and through.
All right, and last we got for NFL, is Goff done in LA? Obviously, without a doubt, according to the news reports, Jared Goff is taking his talents to the Lions.
See ya.
Man,
Was that a bad?
crazy.
Was that a good trade?
Like, who wins?
Yeah, who wins that?
Who wins
trade?
that trade?
When you see it more and more, 'cause I think even if you rewind to the beginning,
I
I mean, what's
I say
Go ahead.
Rams. I say Rams. I think they won that one.
that he is now, and it's
Just because he's a better quarterback, you know. With Goff, it seemed like he was good, but not good enough. I mean, they did make the Super Bowl, but that was more like on their defense than anything.
Yeah. But they lost, right? Yeah, they lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
Now,
good.
I mean, Stafford had Marvin Jones. He made Marvin Jones a credible, like, fantasy guy. Same with Kenny Galladay. Now you have
They're going.
now you have those boys in LA. You got Cup, man. I thought he was top 10 to me.
Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
I thought he was top 15. Yeah, so I wouldn't say you're wrong.
Yeah. But
So you think,
now it's Stafford.
you think the Rams are gonna thrive with Matthew Stafford?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
How many games do you see the Lions winning?
I don't think Jared Goff is that great of a quarterback myself, so I don't know. Maybe 7, maybe 6. Maybe I'm not gonna say he's trash, terrible. He's not gonna win games, but maybe 7. But we also have to see what they do in the offseason. So
They did get a new coach.
the Lions
Now, yeah. Now, have you all heard of the video, like his press conference?
Oh, I heard about it.
what happened?
He's in the press conference talking about how if they knock, like, the Lions down, then he's gonna come up and take their kneecaps.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No, he keeps going, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna take their kneecaps, and then if they push us down again, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get them knees again." Like, it was crazy.
Really?
Crazy. He was super hype.
So he like the Steve Ballmer of the NFL, huh?
Yeah. He was a Saints former Saints tight end coach.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I think he had coached the Dolphins a while back for like a little bit, because I think the Dolphins, they had fired their coach and that guy took over for a couple games. But Yeah, man. If y'all have time, man, take a look at that video.
Mm.
It's funny.
All right.
Funny.
Hey, so we're gonna switch courses over to basketball right now since there's not much. Oh, hey, before we do that, we're gonna just so you know, we remember this. Next week we're gonna host our show after the Super Bowl, the next day. But I want to get everybody's prediction here. And I'm going to go. I'm going to start.
Okay.
And I'm going with Kansas City.
Mm.
And I'm going with Kansas City by at least a touchdown.
Ooh. Ev?
You know, all the last couple of videos, I've been raving about Patrick Mahomes, and you know nobody's gonna touch him. But you know,
oh shit!
The guy that he's playing against, man, he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's one that could make something happen. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
All right.
Maybe by a field goal.
All right.
Bye.
Des?
I am going with the Bucks too. And I'm only going with the Bucks because I think, and the Chiefs are so good, right? But I think Patrick Mahomes just doesn't play to his full potential. That game, I think he just dude's talented. You know, he's the next face of the league, but I think he just doesn't play, you know, his A game. And Tom Brady does because he's been there 10 times. So yeah.
That's crazy. All right, well, hey, we gonna see, but we gonna see.
Gonna be a good game. This is I think
great game.
Is this the matchup we all wanted?
I think so.
Yeah, I think this is a Super Bowl.
You mean after the Seahawks got?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the best matchup. You know what? To be honest, though, I think Packers, if Aaron Rodgers was able to beat Tom Brady, then that would have been second for me. You know what I'm saying? But because Aaron Rodgers has been, I don't know what happened to him that game against the Bucks, but he's been, you know, going crazy with the season. I hope he still wins MVP, man. Even after that loss, but we'll see. But I cannot see Patrick Mahomes doing that bad, like, or not playing to his full. Like, you don't come to the Super Bowl and not play to your full potential, especially as a quarterback. I can see like a group like the O line or the D line. They didn't show up today, but Patrick Mahomes, dude, that dude is raw, bro, and he has raw pieces.
Hey man, the defense on the Buccaneers, they're that team. They're that team that can make something happen.
Hey, this is the tiebreaker though, because they both have 2 wins against each other, Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady.
It's gonna be a good one.
It is. It's gonna be a good one. All right. So moving on. So I got some breaking news. Something I just seen just now. The Hornets beat the Bucks 126 to 114. LaMelo Ball had 27 points.
Who did they beat yesterday? They also beat I think a good team, or was it the Bucks? They go back to back.
Well, the Bucks lost to the Pelicans yesterday.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was thinking. Because like Lonzo went off.
Lonzo, yeah, he had 7 threes.
Yeah. So,
bro,
Ball brothers, man.
LaMelo had 27 points, 9 assists, and I cannot remember.
That's right. They beat the Pacers because he dunked on Sabonis.
Lonzo had 27 points yesterday too. But yeah, today, where's it at? Yeah, LaMelo had 27 points, 9 rebounds, 9 for 9 from free throw. Where is it? 8 for 10 from the field. 8 for 10 from the field. 3 for 9, or not 3 for 9. 2 for 3 from 3. So, good God.
You know, you gotta start him.
Oh, he had 9 assists, 5 rebounds. You have to. And
Yeah.
boy, I don't know why he don't want to start him. He's like, oh, he might start next year. I'm like, yo, are you crazy? Like,
I mean, he might get fired if he keeps doing. I will say this. Like, I did like that he pulled LaMelo out. I think it was like last week because he wasn't playing, or he got like 5 turnovers in like 15 minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
like I did like that. I did like that, but you got to start him at this point. It's like,
is he better than
it's
Devontae
laughable.
Graham?
I would start him over Terry Rozier.
Terry Rozier, a 2 guard.
Yeah,
I would do that too.
So you'd have 2 point guards out there?
Yeah, I mean Graham, he can
He's like a
score. He's
Yeah.
not an actual like
Point guard?
passer. Yeah,
he's a combo guard.
yeah. And LaMelo, he would do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I cannot believe this is his season high, huh? This has got to be his season high. I'm pretty sure. Oh, career high. Yeah, so career high, 27 points. This dude went off 9 free throws. So what? 18 points that weren't free throws. Yeah, LaMelo's up and coming. He's gonna be, or he's the truth, man. I'm gonna ride this wave, man. I like this kid, bro.
Rookie of the year is going to be I mean, right now it's LaMelo, but Wiseman's catching him.
Wiseman, I don't know, bro.
That's my pick. I mean, I like LaMelo. I do. I like LaMelo, but that's my pick.
What, Wiseman or LaMelo?
There-
Back when we picked Rookie of the Year,
You picked who?
I picked Wiseman.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can't even remember who I'm pretty sure I picked Wiseman too, right? Did you have that written down? I can't remember which one I picked. I might have picked LaMelo just because I like him so much and I expect him to be
I think
good.
you picked LaMelo.
Oh, okay.
Now you're missing. I think you guys are missing one guy, and that's King's pick, Halliburton.
Oh, Halliburton.
Yeah,
Has he been doing good too?
you know, stat wise, I think he has better stats than LaMelo right now, and he's been playing really well consistently. Whereas LaMelo, he was playing like, he'll play like really good one game, and then the next game wasn't that great. He started off slow. LaMelo did, but Halliburton, he seems like he's been consistent with scoring and like distributing the ball.
Wow.
Hey, so right now the rankings. Well, this is just like a random. Let's see what.
Go to like ESPN or like
I'm on NBA.com. Kia rookie.
Yeah, or NBA.
ladder, they have Wiseman as number 1. Wait, let me see. I guess I can click this. This is as of January 28th. They got Wiseman as number 1, LaMelo is number 2, Halliburton is number 3, Cole Anthony number 4, Anthony Edwards number 5. Yo, Anthony Edwards, I was watching him play with the Warriors, against the Warriors, and dude's pretty solid.
He's getting better.
Yeah. Obi Toppin ain't even on this list. Garbage.
Come on, man.
Oh my
All
god.
that hype. All that.
Man, it's only been like 20 games. You gotta get.
Yo.
Yeah, they got James Wiseman number 1. LaMelo's averaging 11.3 points per game, 6.1 rebounds per game, and 5.9 assists a game. I don't understand how he's not above James Wiseman when he's putting up better stats.
Probably because he's not starting.
And where are the Warriors at seeding wise?
They're after today's win. I think they're number 8. Let's see standings. I'm pretty sure they're number 8 by conference. Yeah, they're number 8, but they're tied with the same record as the Spurs, 11-9. So it's cool how they got this now. Like there's a little dotted line that separates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from 7, 8, 9, and 10 because we all know 7, 8, 9, and 10 they got to do that
Play in.
Yeah. So 1 through
That's
6
cool.
is locked. Number 1 in the West is Utah, but it's only because they have 2 less losses than the Lakers, but they've only played, or they, played 2 less games than the Lakers. So
Utah's rolling right now, but man, I don't know. I don't got faith in them. Sorry.
that's crazy. That Memphis has, because they've only played 14 games opposed to everybody else's 18 and 19. They're number 5 with the 8-6 record. Number 6 is 10-8, and number 4 is 11-8. But because of the win percentage, they're that's ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. Giannis scored 34 points that game.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Good win. Good win for the Hornets.
Yeah, I know, right? Giannis, I feel bad. I feel like, Giannis ain't been performing like Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is who I feel bad for. Like, at this point, why score more than 20 if you know you're going to lose anyway? Like, imagine
he's scoring like 38.
40 points every game just to lose.
He losing, crying on the sidelines,
He was
praying. Like, he was like tearing up, yeah.
Huh.
He like, why my team so trash?
That's how I'd be. That's how I would be if I was Bradley Beal. I'd be in the locker room looking at Westbrook like, "Why are you here? What are you doing here? When you don't play, we lose. When you play, we lose. What is your purpose?"
What is your purpose here? Nah. It's like after he like puts up 40 and then just like cries and sits in the sideline like praying, like he'll dab everybody up, saying good game.
If I was Bradley Beal, I wouldn't be mad. You know why? Because all he's doing is raising his stock, and every other team in the NBA is looking at him like, all right, where can he fit? Because it's not his fault they're losing. It's not like he's getting 48 points and 15 turnovers. No, he's putting up
76ers.
points. Yeah, you think that'd be a good fit? You think that'd be a good fit?
I mean, if James Harden would have been a good fit, I think Bradley Beal would have been a good fit.
Hey.
Yeah, that would be nice.
What if he went to the Rockets?
For what?
Just to shit on Westbrook, just to let him know nobody wants to play with him. It's crazy because Westbrook used to be my favorite player, man, and then like, I don't know, he started acting like a douche. So
he's always kind of like been that way, but he was a little bit more of a likable douche, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's probably when you started liking Steph Curry, I think, Keem.
Well, so I'm gonna tell you something. I specifically remember this one play, and I will tell y'all this: top 5 favorite dunks for me of all time. I don't care. Period. Top 5 is when Russell Westbrook ran down after he stole the ball or somebody stole the ball. He's running down the court for a fast break, and Steph Curry is running with him, and Steph Curry jumps like he's about to block it, and I'm like, what are you doing? Because this is when, Russ was just like dunking on everybody. He didn't really care, and the sound that the dunk made was just like, it sounded like a gunshot, like bah. And the commentator made it even more hype for me because he's like, Russell Westbrook dunking the hammer and pulling the nastiest of triggers. I was like, oh, like it was just so cold. Like the whole thing was cold, but he dunked on Steph. But I don't remember when I started. I didn't like Steph for a while. I don't remember when I started liking him.
Was it that game, OKC?
No, it was before that. I know what game you're talking about, but it was before that. Because I remember I used to be like, well, who's this guy think he is? He's just coming in the NBA and shooting threes, like whatever, like that's not even that cool. And then I don't know, I changed my mind, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. I just feel bad for Bradley Beal. I'll say that. Should the Raptors trade Kyle Lowry, and if so, where to?
I think they should trade him to the one team that missed out on Rondo,
Who was that?
the Clippers.
That'd be a pretty good fit for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best fit for him. I was thinking Philly,
Yeah, Philly would be cool too.
but the Clippers, I think, is slightly better for him.
And then he already has Kawhi and Sturge there.
And Paul George. Oh, you talking about people he played with before? Okay.
Yeah.
So if he went to 76ers, what happens to Ben Simmons?
I think he's there still. I don't think they'll trade him for Lowry. Maybe he'll play a little bit off the ball, a little bit.
I can try to like Maxey for him. Maxey or maybe Shake Milton.
Maybe Danny Green. Throw him in there.
Go send him back to Toronto.
Yeah, throw him back in there. Yeah, I don't know.
I think Clippers is the best fit.
You said the Grizzlies?
No, Clippers.
I thought you said Grizzlies too.
Okay.
The Clippers.
Okay.
Look, that's another dude that
Ja Morant.
I hope they do good. I like Ja Morant, man. I like him a lot.
He's one of my favorite players to watch, man. Yeah. He's electric.
Yeah, bro. That dude is raw. I'm hoping I got real wood right here. I'm knocking on wood. I'm hoping the same thing or similar that happened to Derrick Rose don't happen to him because
Oh man, don't put that on that.
I knocked on wood. I knocked on wood.
Okay.
I knocked on actual wood. But
that might be the first game. Once like arenas start opening up, I'm gonna try to see. I'll probably go to a Grizzlies game, man.
Grizzlies at Portland?
Yeah, I'll probably try to go to a Grizzlies game.
Yeah, I would love to see Ja Morant play. That'd be dope. Or if he would actually like, because you ever go to a game to see like somebody play and then they just have like an okay game? You're like, man, some bullshit.
Yeah, too many times, man. Too many times. Oh, it's such a letdown, man.
I remember my first NBA game I ever went to. My sister's husband, Brad, he took me to Supersonics, and the 76ers came to play. And it was before Allen Iverson left. So this was back in like 04-ish. Like probably the year he left. But he didn't play. He wasn't even there. And like, dude, I was so.
Because you're like searching for him, right? You're like, yo, you're like, yo, where is he at? He on the bench.
You see some dude with braids. You're like, oh, there he is. It's like, no, man, this is a fan. Like,
and there wasn't no social media back then.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Look it up.
You can be like, yo, and I didn't have a phone, so it was like, is Allen Iverson gonna play today? Nah, I didn't look none of that. So
you didn't ask the coach.
Hey, yo, where AI at? I had my whole AI jersey and everything, bro. Like,
dang.
Yeah. It was so sad. I don't even remember like who won. It was probably actually. I mean, it was still cool though because Ray Allen was still there. So like, you got to watch Ray Allen, and it was dope. I'm pretty sure they won. But yeah. Anyway. All right. Oh, this is a good question. Who's the Nets' toughest challenge in the East?
Go ahead, Ed.
I would say. I'd say the Celtics. I think the Celtics have, enough pieces to guard Kevin Durant and James Harden and Kyrie. But, I mean, those three are the best one-on-one guys in the playoffs is all about ISOs, pick and rolls, and those three are probably the three best at it. Just off the dribble, can take you one-on-one at any point. Late in games, I mean, those guys are going to be on the floor too. So I think Celtics have a really good group, but we'll see. I don't think they may have played each other, and they may have been
Yeah, they did.
Close games. So we'll see. Jaylen Brown, man, he's stepping up, man. He's gonna be an all-star if there is an
I hope
all-star.
so.
There is an
I
all-star.
hope so.
game, but
They say they might do it in the beginning of March.
yeah, he's a real one out there. He's improved a lot.
Thanks for touching on the next topic. Des,
I'm gonna say that's a good pick though. Celtics. I'm gonna say the 76ers, just because Joel Embiid. I don't know who.
On a
I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who on the Nets is gonna stop him. DeAndre Jordan.
No.
Good luck.
Heck no.
So I just feed Joel Embiid the ball. Let him go to work.
So the only issue I see with that is that you're putting all the weight on Joel Embiid.
I mean, you got Simmons too, but I mean he's more playmaking. So I mean he's getting guys hot and stuff.
Who's your number 2 scorer? Tobias Harris?
Tobias.
Okay. See, the issue is, like, if you look at it like this, like, you're looking at scoring going. It's pretty actually.
They're also they're a top 5 defensive team. I want to say they're top 5.
Oh really? You talking about the Sixers?
Yeah, the Sixers. Yeah.
Listen, man. This is all I keep thinking. Okay. You said the 76ers. I'm gonna say the Celtics, and the reason I say the Celtics is, and I hope that Marcus Smart isn't like hurt for long or hurt that bad, but hopefully he's good. But I say the Celtics also, and it's because the Celtics have so many pieces that can like offset the Nets. But you have to stop KD, Kyrie, James Harden, and prevent Joe Harris from getting free. So, like,
so who's stopping KD on the Celtics?
On the Jaylen Brown,
Yeah,
or Marcus Smart.
He's stopping him.
Marcus Smart.
Jaylen Brown and Marcus Smart, both really good defenders. You're not going to completely stop. It's just like saying
that's what I'm saying.
You're not going to completely stop, KD. Just like you're not going to completely stop LeBron James. They are going to get off, and even if they have one bad game, they're not going to have 7 bad games or 5 bad games. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have 1, maybe 2. You're not going to completely stop KD. I don't see anybody beating the Nets, minus injury. Hopefully there's no injury. But I don't see anybody beating them in a 7-game series on the East. Not one team.
I don't see anyone beating the Nets. But the biggest threat out of like the rest of the East, yeah.
Oh yeah, the biggest threat I would have to go Celtics also. Celtics, and then yes, Sixers. But and I wouldn't.
I just want to see this.
I wouldn't put nothing past the Atlanta Hawks either.
Nice try.
Yeah, Trey's. Yeah. I just want to see. I mean, I'm happy that Jaylen Brown's like improving. He's going to be an all-star. I just want to see them in the playoffs because I feel like, I like the Celtics and they like constantly just like they just don't show up. I don't know. Maybe like these prior years they were just the moment was too big for them, but that's kind of what I see like in the playoffs is like that version of the Celtics in the playoffs. So maybe this year will be different.
So,
but that's what I think of.
This is I think that if the Celtics are gonna make it to the finals, that this year would probably be their best chance. And the reason I say that is after this year, if the Nets stay together, I think that they're gonna only get better from this point. So the Celtics' best chance at going to the finals, I think personally, would be this year. Now, I will say this, and I think not what's his name, Shannon Sharp. One of them had said this. I don't know if legally I can quote them, but
Yes, we can.
okay. Thank you. Somebody, either way, one of them on ESPN or whatever was saying that, asked the question, who's the closer? And when you think about it, it's like, from a fan standpoint, like any one of them could be a closer. But then now you think about it, right? And you're running into the same situation like with Draymond Green, where Draymond Green in his head is like, this isn't necessarily my team, but this isn't your team. This is our team, right? And then somebody takes the final shot, and everybody else is looking like, yo, I would have hit that. If KD had to pass it to me, if James had to pass it to me, I would have hit that. And now you running into potential off court issues. Now, are all three of those guys cool with being like, this guy is the closer? Because it could be all three of them open at one time. Any one of them could have a good shot. Are they deciding as the closer? Whose team is it? And I see that as a potential locker room issue.
But they've all been to the finals.
Yeah.
So I would say that can play some part in their maturity as far as like them not letting that get to or kind of damage the camaraderie, if you will, like for the team. They can kind of just decide, I don't know, maybe between games.
Look, I'm fine. I'll accept that coming from James. James Harden already proved that he wants to be there. He came to the team and lost 30 pounds in like a week and a half. So
Did he, or was that Photoshop?
No, that was not Photoshop. Absolutely, James. I mean, you can see, like, look at James, like, just look at an actual game, like a replay of a game from James, his first game at Brooklyn, and game, yesterday or today. Yeah, I don't think it was 30 pounds, but he's definitely, like, he stopped messing around, pretty much. He was like, all right, time to go to work. So he's shown his dedication.
What if he wore like one of those suits like the Nutty Professor?
Your fat suit?
Yeah.
On the court while playing basketball?
What?
I don't even think that's authorized.
I think he did have a belly though, like when he was in Houston.
He did. Kyrie, look, I'm on the fence about Kyrie. You can't just disappear for however long and then come back and be like, my bad, I'm ready. I don't respect that. That's so disrespectful.
He needed to take a break.
Well, okay, then he needs to say that, right? Not necessarily to me, but
He did.
He did.
He said it to his teammate.
Before
Yeah.
he
All that
left.
matters though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. I didn't know
He
that.
just didn't inform Steve Nash.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. The people.
But he's a new guy.
Yeah. He's Steve Nash.
So that's not disrespectful.
I'm not saying that's not disrespectful. That's Kyrie.
I don't respect.
You know,
That doesn't mean it's okay.
it's okay in Kyrie's world.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
That's Steve Nash.
Steve Nash is not Kyrie's master.
No, you're absolutely right. But he's his coach and his boss. On paper. Or in actuality, that's his.
I don't know if he's his boss, but
What?
no, the GM is probably his
okay,
boss,
okay,
or the
yes,
owner.
yes.
The owner is really.
Yes.
The
Did
owner
you tell the
is-
GMs and the owner? Or the GM and the owner?
I guess I would say the GM.
All I'm saying is that's just mad disrespectful. To just dip and come back and be like, yeah, I'm ready on my own terms.
He's that good, man. You'll survive. You know, you'll take it
You right.
if he's gonna come back.
He ain't no Dennis Rodman though.
No, but he can give you 40.
All right. Anyway, on to the next thing. Is Jaylen Brown the most improved player so far?
Yeah, I think so. I would give him the award.
Yeah. I was trying to come up with somebody else. Maybe Christian Wood, but
Yo, CJ McCollum, he was right there. He was making a shot, but he ended up getting injured.
I think Christian would be a close
Mm.
second.
Yeah.
anybody on the Pacers? Anybody on the Pacers?
No, Sabonis.
It's the bonus. I mean, they're 4 seed. You know?
Yeah, that's the Pacers though. They always been like that 4, 5, 6.
They were 6 last year.
Yeah. Yeah. He's in the mix.
All right, hey, you ready? Jaylen Brown, according to the sports betting, because this isn't on it, that this like potential list is not on ESPN or NBA anywhere. So you go to Vegas to see who has the highest chances of winning right now. And number 1 is Christian Wood. Number 2 is Jeremy Grant. Number 3 is Julius Randle, which I definitely agree with Julius Randle. Chris Boucher, Michael Porter Jr., DeMontis Sabonis. That's a good one too. Then Jaylen Brown. Then
I put my
go ahead.
I put my money on Jaylen because I know he's like an underdog in Vegas, but I would put my money down on him if I weren't a betting man.
Yeah, on him winning, taking home the award.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then Shea Gilgeous Alexander, Colin Sexton, Mikal Bridges, and then Jared Allen.
I'd say Colin Sexton is I'd put him up there.
Yo,
as far as in the running.
That game when he played the Nets, I think that first game that they played, man, oh man, that was crazy. He hit like 4 or 5 threes on Kyrie, straight back to back to back to back.
Really?
Yeah, it was insane. It was insane.
Yo, he'd be hard to guard though.
Colin Sexton?
Yeah. He's kind of unpredictable. Like, I was like kind of playing it in my head, like, man, how would I guard this dude? And I don't know, maybe I'm just not skilled enough to guard him or whatever. But I was like, man, this guy is just like, he's like dribbling in the paint, and then he'll just like shoot it, like quick release, and it goes in. Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, man.
Yeah, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jaylen Brown, they got him number 7, but we'll see. We still got 50 more games to go. Yeah. So and before I even saw this list, I was thinking more Christian Wood. So, I mean, as of right now, I think I might have to stick with Christian Wood, especially after seeing this. But we'll see again. All right, are the Knicks making the playoffs? I say yes.
Where are they at now? They're at 9 seed. Ooh.
I say no.
Damn, you gotta be a hater like that?
You know,
I say... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Ev.
We were talking all that mess about the Knicks.
Yeah, we were.
So you want to stick by it?
No, but shout out to them for winning more than 5 games this year.
We did talk a bunch of mess.
I thought they were gonna win less than 10 the whole year. So they exceeded my expectations. So congratulations.
They haven't yet. You said less than 10. They're still at 9.
Oh, well, we'll see. They still got 50 games left. So,
well, nobody expected the Raptors to be this trash.
Well, they're not. They're not. Where are they at? Oh, they're number.
Yeah, keep looking down.
scroll down a little bit.
Number 12. Crazy.
Yeah. Yikes.
Philly's number 1. Brooklyn's number. Oh man, that's gonna be good. I still think Brooklyn's gonna pull it out, but no, I think New York. I think New York.
Second seed.
Well, they're gonna have to. So here's the thing. After watching New York against the Warriors, right? So the Warriors got a bunch of they're not that great, but all their pieces.
Yeah.
But
Yo,
New
King,
York,
respect to you for watching a Warriors game.
Yeah, no.
Respect
to you, man.
Look, man.
I'm asleep by halftime.
Look, no, it was a good
game. I'm dozing off. After the first quarter.
It was a good game, man. It was a good game, and yeah. So mainly, I'll tell you this: the main reason I was watching the Warriors game or the Knicks game is because it was before Steph passed Reggie Miller, and I was waiting. I was watching every game, waiting for him to pass, and I think it was that game. But either way, the Knicks play some really good defense, like really good defense.
I did hear about their defense.
Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, that's it right there.
So point differential.
I'm looking at RJ Barrett's stats just to see how he's doing because I've been hearing his name, and yeah, he's bumping up and everything.
Hey, check this out. The Knicks have the best.
Except 3-point.
The Knicks have the best opponents' points per game on the Eastern Conference. Just so y'all know.
How many?
102.7. And
I know what Evan's gonna ask.
What?
How many teams are they playing in the East?
What you mean?
Like, I know they played like 19, 20 games, but how many games were those playing Eastern Conference teams versus the West? Because the West, it's a different game.
So they played 20 games. I'm gonna tell you how many have been Eastern Conference games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It's more than half.
Yeah. They are in the hardest division though.
What does that even mean? They've played the Bucks, the Cavaliers, who were in the top 8. They played the Nets twice. Oh no, just once.
Oh, okay.
Nets once. Cavs twice. Hawks twice. No, that's just once. Yeah, once. 76ers. Like, it's not like they've... Look, where's that? Yeah, they beat the Hawks. They beat the Jazz. The Western Conference teams, they've beat, except for the Kings and Trailblazers. They beat the Jazz. Like...
They play Lakers?
They haven't played the Lakers yet, but the Lakers lost to the Warriors. You know what I'm saying?
The Warriors have Steph Curry. That's the only reason why they won that game.
And the Knicks have defense. Dude, they actually might have the best opponent's points per game in the NBA.
So you're making them second seed?
No, I'm not. I'm just standing by their defense. And
so
yes, I'm absolutely right. There's no team that's holding a team under 102 points per game except for the Knicks.
This is only 20 games, so we'll see.
Everything we're talking about is only 20 games. Every rookie of the year.
I don't have them going to the playoffs.
We'll see. Hey, write that down, Des. Write that down. Write that down.
Okay. So, yes, no. I think because the Raptors are so garbage this year, I think it's going to be toss-up between the Hornets and the Knicks. Unless something drastic happens to, like, the Pacers and the Bucks or, like, some superstar goes down. Cavaliers, I don't know if they're going to hold that 7th spot. So, yeah, I'm gonna say the Knicks make it, man.
But it doesn't matter because all Knicks got to do is be 9 or 10.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. And that's making the playoffs. So
And then can the Knicks beat the Cavs? I think so. In a 7-game series, I think so. Or it wouldn't be 7 games; it would be 3. Best of 3.
I don't think they're winning that many games.
Yeah, man. Why you doing these boys dirty, man?
Nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Maybe next year.
Hey, they beat the Cavs twice already.
Hey, but the Cavs are not that good,
Right. So, but that's what I'm saying. They'd have to play them for that.
but they're better than the Knicks.
They lost to the Knicks twice.
To me, they're better than the Knicks.
Oh, man. We'll see. This will be. Hey, I've never been excited for the Knicks, but you just made me excited for the Knicks. Now I want them to
put money on it.
show some. Hey, Jay hopped into the chat. He said, "Show some respect to my Knicks. We beat Golden State and we beat the Bucks." Hey, Av, I'll put it like this: they're holding people to 102.7, but they're only scoring 101.6. So obviously, that's why they're losing. I mean, but they're 9-11. So
What did Dennis Schroeder say? Put a Benjamin on it.
hey, we'll see, man. We gonna see.
That's a good bet, man. I think that's a good
I
bet.
ain't gonna put money on it.
That's
but
up to y'all.
We can put something on it.
We'll talk offline.
We'll talk offline. It's gotta wait the playoffs, huh?
That's the good bet, man.
Dude,
That's all I'm saying.
You saying they gotta make the playoffs? We ain't talking. They just gotta make the play-in tournament. We talking about past the play-in tournament.
Yeah.
Okay. We beat good teams. Y'all just. Hey, Jay, I just want you to know
That's
I ain't
a good bet.
disrespecting y'all. I'm having the Knicks back, and that's kind of tough for me. I just want you. To
That's
know
a good bet, man. That's a good bet, man.
Yeah. So, we just trying to decide if they gonna make the playoffs or not. I think they will. All right. On to the next one. Likely destination you want to see Lonzo Ball traded to.
I'd say the Blazers.
Dang.
Really?
Yeah.
For who? For CJ?
Ah.
No, I don't know if I can
Lonzo's
give
not
up.
worth CJ.
No, I don't think I would give up CJ. I'll give up maybe Robert Covington.
Gary Trent Jr.
Maybe
He
Gary.
just got
yeah.
there.
Yeah, give him up.
he just
Not a main.
got unpacked, bro. He just got unpacked.
Hey, this is the business.
Hey, nothing's quicker than old boy. What was it, Harrison Barnes?
Oh, what happened? How long was he? Was it the Kings or what?
I can't remember, but was it Harrison Barnes? It was somebody that had got traded, and
Harrison was in the Mavs.
They showed up to a game, got dressed up, and then they got traded that same day, like their first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they got traded. Hey,
They forgot to waive him. They're just like, what are you still doing here?
Don't you got internet, boy? Hey, Jay said Utah or Denver.
Like what? What's the question? Utah or like Denver? What?
That
Was a better
Lonzo Ball
team?
would be a good fit.
Oh, okay.
I like Denver.
Yeah, I like Denver too.
Yeah, I was thinking, who's their point guard?
I like Ricky Rubio in Utah. I just think he fits there. I wouldn't give him up.
Well, that's the reason he got brought
Who
back.
would you give up if you're Denver?
Yeah, who's their point guard?
I know they got Jamal, but they got Monte.
Monte who?
The backup point guard.
Wait, is Jamal Murray their point guard?
Yeah.
Oh, move him to the 2 and put Lonzo as a 1. You could get rid of Gary Harris.
Yeah, I guess that would be the trade then. Gary Harris for Lonzo.
Yeah,
I think that would work.
yeah. Get rid of Gary Harris and move Jamal to 2. Jay said Rubio is trash. Yeah, Rubio is trash, but his skill set fits with the Utah Jazz. He's not a scorer. He is a point guard. That's it.
Monte Morris is the backup. He's decent, but Gary Harris, I think that would be a pretty good trade.
For
I mean,
Lonzo.
for the Nuggets, I don't know about the Pelicans.
Well, he could
They
flourish
really
out there. Is Gary Harris a point guard?
think he's
I think
a
it's
2,
Who's their,
maybe 2,
who's their 2
3.
guard out there?
I want to say they got Barton and they got
No, I'm talking about in Pelicans.
You got Bledsoe there.
I thought.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they got Bledsoe.
So him and Bledsoe could share the court. Yeah, him and Bledsoe could share the court.
They might trade Bledsoe too, or JJ Redick.
Nah, hey,
They're on
they
the
get rid
table
of
too.
JJ Redick, they crazy. JJ Redick.
I mean, he's in the talks too.
Yeah, he's like their saving grace. I'll tell you what, they need to send JJ Redick to Golden State. Let that boy.
Could be it.
Hey, let that
I
boy
mean,
fly.
could be. They could send Kelly Oubre out,
Please
do like a 3-way trade,
Please do.
get JJ there.
Yeah,
Please do. Oh my goodness. We'll get to that. Oh my goodness, we'll get to that. But I think I'm with Jay. I think Denver would be a good one. But I don't see Lonzo fitting anywhere else. Hey, you know what? New York.
Who's their point guard? Is Kenny or Smith still there?
Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah, but he ain't as good a point guard as Lonzo Ball.
is it Quickly? Emmanuel Quickly, I think.
He's pretty good. He's been putting up good numbers.
Yeah, he's a Kentucky guy.
Part of the NBA.
I think Lonzo.
Huh?
I think Lonzo should find his way to Charlotte, man. Everyone wants to see that. I don't know how they're going. I don't know how they're going to make that happen. But
you putting LaMelo at 2?
I mean, what did they play in high school? LaMelo was 1, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Not a scorer.
Maybe that would give him a boost of confidence that he's playing with his brother.
I think if you put Lonzo on the same team as LaMelo, then yeah, you need to swap things around, and LaMelo needs to be your 2, and Lonzo needs to be your 1.
Yeah.
It's literally
Or just
what?
Just switch it off every maybe other play.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say it's literally like having not the same dynamic because LaMelo and Lonzo are brothers, but it's like having James Harden and Russell Westbrook on the same team, except without the scoring of James Harden. But,
I mean, they made it work. They made it work when they were in high school.
yeah,
So
they were busting people up pretty good. Hey, he said Knicks for sure. Alfred Payton starting. Oh, that's right. But
That's why I
would
don't
rather have Lonzo than Alfred Payton.
Yeah, that's why I don't have him in the playoffs.
Look, we'll see. We talking about the best defensive team in the NBA right now. So,
dang, man, he's riding this.
hey, am I wrong?
Crazy.
Am I wrong? Are they not the best defensive team right now?
They
I have the
win it.
numbers.
Who was the best defensive team last year? The Lakers. They won the championship.
I don't know numbers wise.
I think.
I could tell you.
Or was
right
it the
now.
Bucks?
I think
Was
it
or was
could have been the Bucks.
I
Could have been the
tell you right
Bucks.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, opponents. So on the East, the lowest opponent's points per game was 108.3. That was the Orlando Magic. And then next was Sixers with 108.4, and then Bucks with 108.6. And on the West, the best was the Lakers with 107.6.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know about the Knicks, man, but they're number one. They're number one in defense
Hey,
for now. For
hey,
now.
we gonna see. We gonna see, dog. All right. Last two topics. You want to go ahead and give my man Steph Curry his props, passing Reggie Miller. Number two on the
He
list
deserves props.
now.
That is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, congrats to him, man. He's not number one yet.
Not yet. Let's see. NBA 3-point leaders. So Steph is at 2584. That's crazy. He's already hit 24 more since passing Reggie. So yeah, he 389 to Ray.
Now, how many shots was Steph Curry or is Steph Curry shooting
Per game?
versus then Reggie Miller back in the
Yeah.
90s?
I mean, I get what you're saying. That like not taking anything away from Steph Curry or anything like that,
Yeah,
but like
of course.
Ray Allen said the same thing. He's like, yo, if I was shooting as much as Steph Curry, but that could have been old man talk back in my day talk.
Yeah. Yep.
Why didn't he?
Because like I think Ray said like teams would have looked at him crazy if he shot more than like attempted more than 8 threes a game or something like that.
Why does he care?
Like he would have been benched. Because
If you hitting threes like that,
Yeah, you didn't see Kobe doing that much.
Kobe wasn't Kobe's 3-point percentage isn't 40%. It's like 36,
But
37.
he was shooting it more and more as he got older. And that's when like Steph Curry was, he was still playing.
Yeah, best shooter
With
ever.
Kobe.
Yeah, Jay, absolutely best shooter ever. Now I'm gonna defend Steph here. All right. I want y'all to know that, and you already know this, but you forget. Steph Curry, nobody was looking for him to be in the NBA. Nobody, like he always says, he wasn't highly touted as a recruit. Nobody was looking at him any type of way. Ray Allen came into the league doing what? Do y'all know? Dunking on people, mid-range, driving to the hoop. Ray Allen, yes, he could shoot, and he was a really good shooter, but Ray Allen had size and he had athleticism. Steph Curry has not had any sort of like crazy athletic ability. The only thing that he can do, and he made that work to his benefit, right? I'm not going to be able to drive through all these guys who are, a whole foot over me. So let me bring them out here, give them a little bit of handle, and let me shoot. Which he became like the best on the ball shooter on his own. So he had to work for that. It's not like he came into the league like, oh, he's like Ray Allen, he can dunk on people, or Reggie Miller where he can dunk on people. He has athleticism and size. Steph started shooting threes because that was his way of beating people. Or shooting was his way of beating people. What is he supposed to do? So yeah, that of course he's gonna shoot a lot more than Ray Allen because that's what he's good at. He's a better shooter than Ray Allen. Why wouldn't he shoot?
No, I'm not asking why. Why is Steph Curry shooting? I mean, Steph Curry definitely changed the game. From five or so years ago, that more and more kids are starting to shoot threes, further than the 3-point line because of Steph Curry. But back then in the 90s, it wasn't like that. They were throwing the ball into the paint every play. Joel Embiid would be really good back then.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just like now he's kind of, he has to shoot threes, get, mid-range shots. But, Steph Curry, I'll give him props. He is the best shooter. And, but I think if Ray Allen was able to shoot as many threes, maybe he would have better numbers, of course. But Steph Curry, he's eventually going to pass all of them up, and maybe by like 1,000. You know,
Hey, look, and Trey Young is right behind him. I just saw that Trey Young hit. I can't remember what number it was. A certain youngest person to hit a certain amount of threes. So he passed Steph for that, but also Steph wasn't shooting as much as he does now when he first came in. So
yeah,
And Steph was also injured. So
yeah, Steph
Trey's kind of getting a head start
two
on him.
years. Steph, yeah, and Steph would have probably been past Ray Allen. He was
Oh,
hurt.
yeah.
He was hurt for a year, and then he just sat out this last year. So yeah, 2 years. He's been
I think
out
Dame passed Kobe.
for threes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think James Harden will pass Steph, but I could see Trae Young passing Steph because he's kind of the same build. I mean, it's pretty much the same skill set. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we'll see. And Trey's been putting on a show. He said, "That don't matter. I'm sorry. The game changes every 10 years or so. He changed the game. That's not true. He was the lead scorer for Davidson. He was just undersized coming into the league." Yeah. But either way, I know we all just talking, but yeah, Steph is. I don't know, man. I just don't see anybody, even Trae Young, being considered a better shooter than him. And I forget what I was watching. But I was watching some show on ESPN, and they were talking about how he's the first to be able to be elite at coming off the ball and being on the ball, like creating his own shots and moving around, finding the space to shoot. So we'll see. I got high hopes for this dude. I'm just praying to God them ankles stay together.
I think we all do.
This dude, his ankle protection bracelets be cracking me up. But all right. Next, last thing about the Warriors: should Kelly Oubre be traded?
I think he should stay on the team.
Because you want the Warriors to fail. I got you. Yeah, I understand.
Not saying that, but I think give him a couple more months, man.
20 games in.
You legitimately believe that?
Give him 20 more games. 20.
So, what do you think, Des?
What are they going to get for him? What are they hoping to get? Like, what void are they hoping to fill? Klay Thompson?
I think the Warriors may not want to say that, but I think that's the truth. Is they're trying to fill that Klay Thompson void, which is damn near impossible.
Yeah, you're not going to get it. I don't know if you're going to get close. It's like, who's out there that can be traded? Because that's what you have to do.
So I remember before the season started, whenever Klay got hurt, I was saying they should try to get Bradley Beal. And this is before Bradley Beal was putting up the numbers he's putting up now. I said, damn, they should try to get Bradley Beal. I remember he was like a really good scorer. But your Kelly Oubre ain't worth Bradley Beal.
No, but they do. Golden State, they do have Timberwolves pick in this year's draft, or in this coming draft. So that could be number one.
It's crazy, man. They just keep getting. It's like, I wouldn't say they're lucky. It's just like they are the best. Up there with the Celtics, they are like the best organization at capitalizing with what they have. It's like they hit on every single opportunity.
Well, they're gonna have to get rid of Kelly Oubre because his contract, they got him for $14 million this year, but because of like all the royalties and tax crap was, beyond that, his salary is gonna turn to like 70 or 80 million or something next year. So they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to either get rid of him or
keep him.
or keep him. But they ain't gonna be able to do nothing if they keep him. But
just keep him.
Look, I'd be willing, and this is what I'm saying, right? I think that my opinion was if you can get Bradley Beal somehow, then that'd be dope, and I'd be willing to get rid of Andrew Wiggins.
Wiseman.
Heck
no, you know.
No.
You're gonna give up Andrew Wiggins?
You think the Wizards are gonna be like, we need Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah.
Hey, look, the Wizards are already gonna get, if they keep playing the way they're playing, they're already gonna get a number 1 or 2 pick. So you get Andrew Wiggins, you get Kelly Oubre, and you take that number 1 Timberwolves pick from the Warriors. Now you good. Bradley Beal, Steph.
Small market teams, man. They need more.
You think the Wizards are a small market team?
Yeah, I think so.
The nation's capital?
I mean, it's not a place that players are gonna. Oh, I'm gonna go play for the Washington Wizards.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Hey man, Chocolate City.
That's all.
He said,
Never mind.
Kelly need more time, and to be honest, I think he would play better with Clay in the lineup. He said Golden State needs a wing, not a guard. I just think Kelly Oubre need to stop shooting the ball. That's my issue with him.
Tell him that.
I wish I could.
Yeah, you can. You got IG. You got Twitter. You can talk to these people.
Yeah, I'm probably 1 in a million people telling him the same thing. Stop shooting. Taking 3 or 4 threes. Like, let's say you wanna try to fill yourself out. You plan on taking 3 or 4 threes during the game. If you miss your first 2, you wait till you get wide open. You shoot your other 2, whatever. That's cool. But shooting like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 threes in a game and you just missing, come on, man.
Was he the second option in Phoenix?
I don't know if it was him or DeAndre Ayton. But before DeAndre Ayton, I'm pretty sure it was him.
Yeah, I think he'd probably be like the third option for the Suns.
But he was scoring 21 points a game.
Yeah. If I'm looking at him, like, even though he might have been the third option, he was like maybe second in shots attempted. So maybe he's just used to that and he just hasn't adjusted.
Unless they plan on sliding Clay to the 3. Clay could play 3. And then Jay says, Kelly shoots like me. No, he does not. Put big bricks in the... Come on, man.
Building a house team.
Hey, Jay, we going to have to handle some stuff when I come back to the States.
Yeah, he's talking mad.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Hey.
He said you building houses, bro.
Yeah.
Of course somebody from New York would say that. Big bricks. All right. That's cool. We'll catch up when I get back to the States, bro. But yeah, no, we'll see. I think maybe he doesn't necessarily need to leave, but somebody need to get in his head. And then watching their rotations, like, people aren't looking for stuff like how like Dre and Clay usually look for stuff. Like, they're trying to make their own plays, which is cool. But
if you're Kelly Oubre, are you listening to Draymond Green?
Why not? Has Kelly Oubre been to the finals?
He has not. If you're Kelly Oubre and Draymond Green's in your ear telling you how to what to do, and
Hey, talk your shit. Talk your shit, Kelly.
How to fit into the system. Hey, if Kelly don't like it, he can leave too.
Hey, he'll probably get them to trade Draymond, man.
You think Kelly Oubre has the pull to get rid of Draymond? Kelly Oubre, who's been
hey, shut that dude out, man.
Yo, who's been playing the way that he's been playing this whole season, or like the first 20 games? You think
He's like, he goes to like management. He's like, yo, get it done.
Yeah. All right, Kelly, we'll get rid of Draymond for you. Yo, Draymond, Kelly is the last person to get rid of Draymond. The last. I can see Wiseman getting rid of Draymond before Kelly. He got no pull. He can go home. It's gonna be like Delonte West here if you keep playing like this.
Dang. Yo.
Yeah,
Leave that man out of this, man.
Nah, he's getting his
He
life
been
back
through.
together.
He been through a lot, man.
What's the name? What's the name from the Mavericks? The owner.
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban took him in, man. Took him in like a lost.
That's good. That's good, man.
Yeah.
Here's some crazy stuff.
Hey, what you doing out here in these streets, boy?
He's getting jumped and.
Hey, that's what happens when you smash LeBron's mind. Everything just went downhill, huh? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna trade me? Nah, bruh. You going to the streets. Oh, snap. That's funny. Anyway, that's messed up. I don't know why y'all laughing at that. Poor dude. But yeah. All right, y'all. Hey, Jay, you got any final words, man? This is it for us. We appreciate y'all hopping in. Everybody sticking with the crew for today. Look out. We're going to have some more social media stuff popping up here, hopefully, within the next few weeks. But we're going to keep grinding. Spread the word. Let everybody know. Catch us on YouTube. They want replays. Catch us on YouTube, hopefully. Boost our views up. We'll try to get more shows out more often. Allegedly smashed. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he smashed his mom. And LeBron smashed his career. Yeah.
Yo, subscribe.
yeah, like, subscribe.
Hit the subscribe
Comment
button.
below.
Hey, please hit the subscribe button, the share button, the like button, all that.
Super Bowl 55.
Yeah, we gonna cover the Super Bowl after it's done. We talk all about that. Anyway, y'all have a good day, good weekend, good evening. Thanks for joining in, and we'll catch y'all next time on the Step Back 3. Signing out.